Hey guys, okay, so I wanted to come on and make a video. I realized I haven't for a few days, so I didn't really have a topic. If you guys have anything that you would like videos made about, that would make my life so much easier because I want to make videos. I feel like it's just a good way to communicate, Like I want to answer the specific questions you guys have, but there's just so freaking many of us, so it's so hard, and I'm really bad at answering. Okay, so I wanted to make a little video, just kind of like what I'm doing in a day to grow my business. You really don't have to spend like all day on your phone doing this, but there are little things that you can be doing each and every day that will help grow your business. So the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is while I'm getting ready, I will listen to a YouTube video. So I will target it specifically. So I'll be like, tips on signing distributors, tips on signing loyal customers, tips to get your team, like to do volume boosting, for your team. Anything, how to build my business on Instagram, how to build my business on Facebook. YouTube is such a crucial part in this business to be successful and always be growing, because you will never know everything. You will never arrive in your business. You will never be where you want to be at any rank. There is never a place where you can just be comfortable. You always want to be learning and growing. So if you haven't jumped on a Zoom yet, or like a family call with corporate It Works, I really just recommend doing that, because if you are just relying on yourself to look at, just statuses that other people are sharing, and then you just take like sharing them, which is totally okay, by the way. I did that all the time. That is not the only equation to this business, right? So you are going to want to jump on YouTube. So start in the morning and just make that your goal every day. It's not something that you have to like sit and watch, but have like just listen to it, right? And listen to different people. Listen to how different people do different things, and you're going to find someone that really connects with you, or that you connect with, and then watch more of their videos. So some really good ones, for anybody that's new: Jade Hooper, Jocelyn Yates, Morgan McIntyre, Stephanie and Joel Dunn, Cami Pentecost Dempsey. Who else is there? Ashley Hughes. I don't know. If anybody else knows any, put some below. But just start listening to YouTube, okay? Another thing is self-development. So this is like really new for me, but it's really helping, is just self-development. Like search Tony Robbins in YouTube. If you can download podcasts on your phone, download his podcast channel. He has topics for everything, and they're not It Works. It's overcoming obstacles, how to get yourself out of a rut, overcoming anxiety, overcoming depression, how you can, switch your way of thinking. Just so many things that you listen to and you're like, wow, wow. And it just really sets the tone for your day. So that's what I do in the morning. I'll always try to start my day off with like like a funny or a positive quote, because I feel like that just is a good way to start your day. And you want to be positive on social media. You want people to be drawn to your page, and then you want to be that page on social media. You don't just want to be like It Works ad. So put what you think is funny, or if there's a quote that really inspires you, put that on Facebook. People love to see that stuff. In the morning, I'll do a quick power hour on Instagram. So I'm really starting to grow my business on Instagram. I've worked my way through my warm market. There is nobody I haven't talked to, so I'm at a dead end when it comes to people that I know. So I swear by Instagram. It does take a bit to get going, but you have to be consistent, but it's very lucrative once you're there. So for my Instagram, I will do a few things throughout my day. I try to do this probably 5 or 10 times at different points in the day. This will take minutes, okay? So the key to doing this is to do it undistracted, okay? So I will follow and unfollow on Instagram to get my numbers up. If you don't know what that means, there's a really good YouTube video by Jade Hooper. It's just how to build your business on Instagram. Basically, I'll take 3 minutes or 5 minutes throughout the day to just follow people from different parts of the world. So how I follow people is I'll search cities or provinces or states, and I'll find businesses in those states. So let's say I go Texas. I'm going to search hair salons in Texas, and I'm going to follow all the females that follow that page. And then I just go from place to place to place to place each time. I have no theory behind it. I'm just like, anywhere in North America is my thing. And you know, the page must have a following of people that I would want to talk to. So moms, people going to weddings, people that are traveling, people that are getting their hair done, people that are getting their eyelashes done. Females, I'm going after females, okay? So that's what I do on Instagram. Throughout the day, I have an alarm set for me to remember to post my 3-3 rule. So if you're new and you're not familiar with what that is, it's another really good video to watch. I know I'm saying like go watch these videos, but seriously, watch these videos. Like they'll teach you so much, and it'll just open your eyes up so much on how you can do this business and how insane social media can be if you do it right. Okay, so I'll do the 3-3 rule, and I'll set alarms on my phone to do that. So the quick breakdown of the 3-3 rule is 3 product posts a day, 3 lifestyle posts. Lifestyle is just anything, you know, not product related. So that's the formula that you want to be posting on social media, because it lets people know you're open for business. You're not just posting spam. It's not just a wall full of it works. It's a way that kind of teaches you how you can use that formula to run this business as like your blog, right? Like it just gives you an idea of how you want to be posting. So I will set my alarm, you know, let's say throughout the day, and post as it comes up. I don't recommend using Hootsuite, to be honest with you. I think for one, like, okay, if you're working, obviously if you have to, do it. But if you can take a quick bathroom break and have your posts already lined up, so it's just go in, copy and paste, it's a lot easier. Hootsuite, when you like a post on Hootsuite, like if someone posts something and they posted it with Hootsuite and I like it or comment, it shows up right away underneath saying posted with Hootsuite. To me, that looks spammy. And if I was somebody looking in, and like I'd be like, what is Hootsuite? Like, what is this? It would just look spammy to me. And for two, the algorithm of Facebook will show an organic post more than it would show a post that was used by an app. So if you're just using Hootsuite because you're lazy, I've been there too. I've done it. Don't. If you can avoid it, don't. Okay? Okay. So throughout the day, I will message on Instagram. So I made my goal to get my Instagram followers to 1,500. That's when I really noticed a change in my business, and I was getting serious leads from my Instagram because I was obviously putting my posts in front of more people. So throughout the day as I'm posting, what I'll do, like for instance, this is a product post on my Instagram, right? I will screenshot like this. Again, this is in, even actually if you look on my YouTube channel or Alana's YouTube channel, we both have just like short videos on how you can grow on Instagram. But I'll message everybody that likes my posts. So I will go throughout the day, and I will go to these people that like them, and I'm messaging them, and I screenshot them the picture of my post, and then I'll say something like, hey, thank you so much for the interest in my post. You know, I'm looking for one more person that wants to try blah, blah, blah at my wholesale discount. Are you interested in hearing about it? And then if the conversation goes back and forth, I get them to my Facebook. Facebook, I also use to grow into my cold markets, people I don't know. I'm not big on cold messaging and just like adding random people. So the theory that I have and like the way that I go about it, it takes a bit longer and it takes consistency, but it does work a lot better in my opinion. So I'll go on my Facebook and I'll add myself into groups that have interest to me. So I have a Shar-Pei puppy, and so I will add myself into Shar-Pei groups, Shar-Pei mom groups, sorry. So I'll add myself in there. I'll make a post, you know, with me and my dog, and I'll say, thank you so much for accepting me into your group, you know, blah, 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 stages 3 or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I'm so excited to be here, whatever. And then I'll add myself in, let's say, 3 or 4 groups a week. And I'll keep track of those groups, right? And I'll write them down. And throughout the week, like 1 or 2 times a day, I just go into those groups and I network. And I don't talk about it works. I just, you know, post a funny picture. I'll answer questions. If I have a question, I'll ask. Like, I'll find a reason to ask a question. Like, I need new new ear medicine for my dog. I'm tired. So instead of just Googling, I go in that group and I ask questions, and I'll say, hey, like, who knows what's the best ear medicine for Shar-Peis? People will comment. I will like their comment, and then I'll add them as a friend, and I won't message them about it works. I don't want to be that person. But what I will do is be consistent with my posting and post the 3-3 rule every single day, which is showing them what our products do, showing them what this business does for me. I'm showing them that I'm at home with my son and that this business has allowed me to quit my full-time job, and I just let them watch, and it works. It works, and I track people. So, you know, if I add them on whatever, right? Let's say I add them like on a Monday, I'm just going to network with them. I'm going to like their posts. I'm going to say that their dog's cute. I'm going to say that their kid's cute. And I'm just going to be that person. By constantly growing your network like that, you're growing the eyes looking at you. And by constantly posting the 3-3 rule, you're showing people that you're serious about your business and that, you know, you're consistent. And I find that people want to join these businesses. The world is changing. You know, jobs that were around 5 years ago aren't going to be around in 5 years. And people know that this is happening. And working from home is becoming a lot more normal. And I think that people do want it, they're just scared. And so when they see somebody on their timeline that isn't like everybody else that just posts and then goes away for a week and come back and posts because they do realize they need this business, when they see somebody constantly on their timeline being happy, being excited, being consistent, that's who they want to join. So don't look at this business short term, like a month. You know, you want to be that person. If they want to sign with you in a week, great. If they want to sign with you in a year, great. If they want to sign with you in 3 years, great. Because you're going to need business in all those times. And I always give the example. The girl that I signed up with, I screwed her around for 3 years. I would be interested, I'd write to her, I'd ignore her. Probably what a lot of you guys did, you know? But my situation changed. I said no to her lots of times, and she was still there. She was still showing me what this business was doing for her. She was still showing me that she was staying at home with her kids. She was still showing me that people were still using the product. She would sign a customer and hold up a one finger and be like, I just signed up a customer. That shit pulled me in because my situation changed, and she was like the comfort to me. I was like, okay, I've seen everybody else on my timeline do this, but you're the consistent one. That is the only reason I signed with her. And 3 years later, you know, I went double diamond in 4 months, and you know, she's no longer with the company, but it's like, that would have completely added like a ton of money to her business, right? And for me, like, I know that I want to be doing this in a year or 2 years and 3 years, and I will be doing this. So if it takes you 3 years for me to build your trust and show you that I'm still going to be here in 3 years and I'm still ready when you are, that's fine. You know what I mean? And that's the mindset you have to have. This is a business. Think about why you joined this business. Don't just say you want it for money. It's deeper than that. For me, I wanted to be home with my son, and I did not want to drop him off at daycare, and I was not going to drop him off at daycare. And that's my why. So one hard day at work or a week of not signing anybody will never trump my why, you know? And I have times like that. I have times where I'm not signing people for a week or 2 weeks, but I remain consistent every single day because I've seen it happen where the work that I've done, where I feel like I'm not getting paid for it and I feel like it's a scam and I feel like I'm just working and not getting paid. Because I was consistent, I signed 3 distributors the next week or the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? People are not consistent. It's so funny. Like I've been in this business for 5 months, but I'm looking and I'm seeing that you don't need to be one type of person to be successful. The reason you're going to be successful is because you can roll with the punches. If you're doing something and you're not getting the results you want, you're not going to be the person that sits there and complains about it and, oh, it's not working, I'm just having a bad day, and post it on your status. No, you're going to get on YouTube and you're going to be like, what am I lacking? What am I lacking right now? What do you feel you're not good at? I am not good at signing customers. I am horrible at signing customers, but I always make sure I'm learning and I'm growing, and I'm going to watch videos on how to sign customers, and I'm going to do what they say. I'm not just going to watch the video. I'm going to apply it to my business. And they may say something that makes me really uncomfortable. Like doing live videos was huge for me. I didn't want to do those. I did not want to do them, but that's what I kept hearing that was going to change my business, and I did, and it did, you know? So be willing to just always be growing and just knowing that you will never arrive. You will never arrive in your business, and you can do this. You can seriously do this, and I don't want you to ever feel like it's not for you. You know, it's like you can't do it. You can do it. You just have to know that the frustrations that you may be having at some point is so normal, and like everybody has them, and you're going to have them. Like there's no rank where that stops. It's a business, right? So just treat it like head on, right? Like what am I going to do? How am I going to change it? And prove everybody wrong that's telling you that you can't do it. Because I'm telling you, that's like the most satisfying of everything is proving people wrong. So I would love to hear, you know, what else we can be doing, like any topics that you guys want covered. I just, you know, I want to help. I just want to help you guys. I want to help you guys, and it's just like it's so overwhelming because there's so many, and it's like I just feel like I can't like get back, you know, like I go through my messages at the end of the day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to be able to, like, if you guys have a question, I want to make a video and share it on the page and like have it, you know, just so it's nobody's waiting on me is pretty much the idea. You know, I want to give everything that you guys, I want to give you guys everything that you need, but it's easiest to give everybody it one time on a video, if that makes sense. But I'm still learning too, right? Like this is all really new to me, and that's just the same idea, right? I'm always going to be trying new things. If I feel like something's not working, I want to switch it up. So if you guys have ideas, like we are a team, and I'd love to hear them. Anyways, I know that was like a really random long rant video, 15 minutes, so I'll wrap it up. But I hope everyone's doing well, and I'm really excited because I feel like, you know, end of summer, back to school is coming. They had some huge promotions back to school last year. They're going to have distributor promotions and customer promotions. I would bet my bottom dollar on it. And that's another thing. Sorry, one last thing. My business was so slow for 2 months, and then it just, you know, in the next 3 months, we hit double diamond. And the only reason I feel that happened was because I remained consistent those 2 months. I was organized, you know, I kept track of the distributors that I was talking to, or the potential distributors. So when that 1099 deal came out, I wasn't just starting to talk to people. I could go back to my list of people and be like, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And people were like, yes, 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 because I was that person that was consistent on their timeline and showing them that I wasn't going anywhere. They believe I'm not going anywhere. They believe that I'm serious about this, and they want to join someone that's serious. So don't start talking to people, is my point, when the promotions come out. You want to be laying in your groundwork now. You want to be planting those seeds now. And I really feel like October is going to be the month that they do something huge for distributors. That's just what I feel. Anyways, that's it. So that's what completely changed my business, is because I was consistent, and because they had something that was just so awesome and allowed all these people to sign up, it just exploded. And this company is going through a huge growth, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did it again. So make sure that you're planting those seeds now. If you guys have any questions or anything, I'm on my phone for the night. Mike has baseball and Mason's in bed, so I'm like to myself. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.